Are you living with diabetes and often wondering, what kind of meat is actually safe for me to eat? Should you skip red meat altogether? Is chicken really the best choice? Or are there hidden gems out there that can keep your blood sugar steady while still giving you meals full of flavor? Well, you're in the right place. Because today we're talking about the top 5 best meats for diabetics. The ones that not only help you manage blood sugar, but also protect your heart, boost your energy, and keep your meals satisfying. And here's the good news. You don't have to give up taste or variety to eat smart with diabetes. In fact, you'll discover delicious options you may not have even thought about before. So stay with me until the end, because I promise, by the time we're done, you'll have a whole new list of tasty, diabetes-friendly meats to enjoy in your kitchen. Let's get started with our first choice. You might already have it sitting in your fridge right now. Let's begin with one of the simplest and most trusted meats you can add to your diet, skinless chicken breast. Now, you might be thinking, why chicken breast? Isn't all chicken the same? Here's the thing. Chicken breast, especially without the skin, is one of the leanest and healthiest cuts of meat you can choose. It's packed with high-quality protein, but very low in fat. And for someone managing diabetes, that combination is gold. Imagine this. You sit down to a meal that not only fills your stomach, but also helps keep your blood sugar steady. That's exactly what chicken breast can do. Unlike darker cuts of chicken, like thighs or wings, which contain more fat, skinless chicken breast is a lean, clean source of protein. This means it gives your body the fuel it needs without the extra fats that can affect both your heart and your blood sugar. Protein is so important for all of us, especially as we age. It helps repair our muscles, supports strength, and even keeps us feeling full longer. For diabetics, there's another bonus. Protein slows down the absorption of carbohydrates. That means your blood sugar doesn't spike suddenly after a meal. Instead, it stays more balanced and steady. And that steady balance is key to keeping your energy up throughout the day. But here's where we need to be careful. How you cook the chicken makes all the difference. Fried chicken may taste delicious, but the frying process adds lots of unhealthy fat and sometimes even extra carbs from breading. This can undo the very benefits you're hoping to get. The healthier way. Stick to grilling, baking, or roasting your chicken breast. These cooking methods keep the flavor, keep the protein, but leave out the unnecessary fats. Picture this for a moment. A plate of juicy roasted chicken breast, served with a side of colorful roasted vegetables like broccoli, carrots, or bell peppers. Not only does that meal look inviting, it's also loaded with fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Fiber, in particular, is very helpful for diabetes management because it slows digestion, making your blood sugar even easier to control. Another great idea: add slices of grilled chicken breast on top of a fresh salad with leafy greens, cucumbers, and a light vinaigrette. Simple, fresh, healthy, and yes, delicious. So, the takeaway here is clear. By choosing skinless chicken breast, you're giving your body lean protein that helps regulate blood sugar, supports your muscles, and keeps your heart healthy. It's a smart, tasty, and easy choice for anyone managing diabetes. Next time you're planning your meals, think about reaching for that skinless chicken breast. Cook it the right way, pair it with colorful veggies, and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're making a truly diabetic-friendly choice. Now let's talk about another superstar meat that's not only delicious, but also incredibly powerful for managing diabetes. Salmon. Imagine sitting down to a beautiful piece of salmon, tender, flaky, and full of flavor. It feels like a treat, doesn't it? But here's the best part. It's not just tasty, it's also one of the best foods you can eat for your health, especially if you're managing blood sugar. So, why salmon? Unlike many other meats, salmon is what we call a fatty fish. But don't let the word fatty scare you. The fats in salmon are very different from the unhealthy fats found in fried foods or processed meats. Salmon is rich in something called omega-3 fatty acids. These are healthy fats that your body actually needs. Think of them as protective fats for your heart and your blood sugar. Here's the thing. Many people with diabetes also have a higher risk of heart disease. That's why adding salmon to your diet is like hitting two birds with one stone. You're giving your body a strong source of protein while also protecting your heart. Omega-3s help lower inflammation in the body, improve how your body uses insulin, and may even lower the risk of complications from diabetes. And here's another wonderful benefit. Salmon has a very low impact on your blood sugar. Some foods, especially starchy ones, can cause your blood sugar to rise quickly after a meal. But salmon doesn't do that. It provides steady energy without causing a spike. That's a huge plus for keeping blood sugar levels balanced throughout the day. Now let's talk about how to enjoy salmon the right way. Just like with chicken, how you prepare it makes all the difference. The good news is that salmon is naturally flavorful, so you don't need heavy sauces or breading. A simple drizzle of olive oil, a sprinkle of herbs like dill or rosemary, maybe a squeeze of lemon juice. That's all it takes. You can bake it, grill it, or even pan-sear it gently. Each method brings out its wonderful taste while keeping it healthy. Picture this. A piece of grilled salmon placed over a bed of steamed broccoli and cauliflower. Or baked salmon served alongside a fresh salad with spinach, kale, and cherry tomatoes. These combinations don't just taste amazing. They also bring in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making your meal balanced and diabetes-friendly. And don't forget, it's not just salmon. Other fatty fish like anchovies and sardines can give you the same benefits. They may be smaller, but they're packed with omega-3s and protein. You can add sardines to a salad or enjoy anchovies in a light pasta dish with whole grain noodles. So here's the takeaway. Salmon and other fatty fish give you the best of both worlds. Lean protein to stabilize your blood sugar and healthy fats to protect your heart. It's a simple change that can make a big difference in your health. If you're looking for a way to make your meals both delicious and powerful for diabetes management, adding salmon to your weekly menu is one of the smartest choices you can make. Now, let's talk about a meat that many people might overlook, but it can actually be a wonderful choice for diabetics: pork tenderloin. I know what you might be thinking. When people hear the word pork, they often picture bacon, sausages, or ham, foods that are high in fat, full of salt, and not exactly friendly to your blood sugar. But here's the thing. Not all pork is the same. The cut you choose makes all the difference. And when it comes to diabetes, pork tenderloin is the star of the show. Why? Because pork tenderloin is one of the leanest cuts of pork you can buy. It's low in fat, especially unhealthy saturated fat, and very high in protein. This means it gives your body the muscle-supporting, blood sugar-steadying benefits of protein without the downsides that come with fattier pork products. Imagine this. You prepare a beautiful piece of pork tenderloin, slice it into juicy medallions, and serve it with colorful vegetables like spinach, zucchini, or roasted cauliflower. Doesn't that sound delicious? At the same time, you're giving your body exactly what it needs. A satisfying meal that won't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. Here's another benefit of pork tenderloin. It's incredibly versatile. You can roast it in the oven, grill it outside, or even cook it slowly in a crock pot so it turns out tender and juicy. It absorbs flavors really well, which means you can season it with herbs, garlic, or even a light marinade without needing heavy sauces or sugary glazes. Let me give you an idea. Try making Parmesan pork medallions. You lightly coat slices of pork tenderloin with a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese and herbs, then bake or pan-sear them. They turn out flavorful, golden, and diabetes-friendly. Or how about a slow-cooked pork tenderloin with a touch of rosemary and garlic? It's hearty, comforting, and perfect for dinner without weighing you down. Now, I need to mention something important. Not all pork is created equal. While pork tenderloin is lean and healthy, processed pork products like bacon, deli meats, or sausages are loaded with sodium, saturated fats, and sometimes even added sugars. These can raise your blood pressure, harm your heart, and make blood sugar harder to control. So if you enjoy pork, focus on fresh, lean cuts like tenderloin, and try to avoid the processed stuff. For diabetics, the real magic of pork tenderloin is that it provides protein that helps you feel full longer, supports muscle repair, and slows the digestion of carbs, which keeps your blood sugar more stable. Plus, because it's lean and lower in calories compared to fattier meats, it can also help with weight management, a big part of diabetes control. So here's the takeaway. Pork tenderloin is a flavorful, satisfying, and diabetes-friendly meat when cooked the right way. By pairing it with fiber-rich vegetables and seasoning it with herbs instead of heavy sauces, you can enjoy pork as part of a balanced, blood sugar-friendly diet. Next time you're in the grocery store and you walk past the pork section, don't just think about bacon. Think about that tender, lean cut of pork tenderloin waiting to be transformed into a delicious and healthy meal. Now let's talk about something many people love, but often feel unsure about when living with diabetes. Red meat. Maybe you've heard before that red meat is bad for diabetics. And yes, it's true that too much red meat, especially the fatty cuts, can cause problems with blood sugar and heart health. But here's the thing, you don't have to give it up completely. The key is choosing the right cut, eating the right portion, and preparing it in a healthy way. And that brings us to one of the best red meat choices out there, filet mignon. Filet mignon is a very lean cut of beef. Unlike fattier cuts such as ribeye or T-bone, filet mignon has little visible fat. This makes it a smarter choice for diabetics because it gives you all the benefits of beef protein without overloading your body with extra saturated fat. So why does this matter? Well, protein from beef helps repair your muscles, keeps you strong, and slows down how quickly sugar enters your blood after a meal. That steady effect is exactly what diabetics need. At the same time, filet mignon is lower in fat than other steaks, which helps protect your heart. And as we know, heart health is especially important for people managing diabetes. Now, picture this for a moment. A small, tender filet mignon, grilled to perfection, sitting next to a big serving of roasted broccoli, spinach, or cauliflower. The plate looks elegant, feels satisfying, and, best of all, keeps your blood sugar steady. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Here's the secret, though. How you cook filet mignon makes all the difference. Avoid frying it in butter or covering it with heavy sauces. Instead, grill, broil, or bake it. A light seasoning of pepper, garlic, or fresh herbs is all it really needs. You can also drizzle a little olive oil or add a few slices of avocado on the side for healthy fats that support your heart. And let's talk about portion size. Red meat, even lean cuts like filet mignon, should be eaten in moderation. Think of it as a treat you enjoy once or twice a week, not something for every single meal. A small portion, about the size of your palm, is plenty. That way, you get the flavor and satisfaction without overdoing it. If you're someone who craves the taste of beef, filet mignon gives you the chance to enjoy it without guilt. It's tender, it's flavorful, and when you pair it with the right sides, like leafy greens, zucchini noodles, or cauliflower rice, you turn it into a diabetes-friendly meal that feels gourmet but is actually very simple. So here's the takeaway. You don't have to say goodbye to red meat. You just have to make wise choices. Lean cuts like filet mignon let you enjoy the rich taste of beef while still keeping your blood sugar and your heart in check. Next time that craving for steak hits, remember that a small piece of filet mignon, paired with vegetables, can be part of a healthy, balanced, and enjoyable diabetic-friendly meal. Now let's move to another healthy and comforting choice that often shows up during holidays but can be enjoyed all year long: turkey breast without the skin. When you hear the word turkey, you might think of Thanksgiving feasts or big holiday dinners. But here's the thing: turkey, especially the white breast meat without the skin, can be one of the smartest, most diabetes-friendly meats you can put on your plate. Why is that? Well, let's start with this. Turkey breast is one of the leanest meats available. It's very low in fat, especially if you remove the skin. That means you're getting all the benefits of high-quality protein without the heavy, unhealthy fats that can hurt your heart and make diabetes harder to manage. And here's something else that makes turkey special. It's full of important nutrients that go beyond just protein. Turkey breast gives you niacin, which helps your body turn food into energy, and selenium, a mineral that boosts your immune system. For seniors, this is so important because our immune defenses naturally get weaker with age. Eating foods like turkey helps keep your energy up and your body strong. Now, let's talk about why turkey is so helpful for diabetes specifically. Protein in turkey slows down how quickly your body absorbs carbohydrates. That means your blood sugar doesn't spike quickly after a meal. Instead, you get a steady, balanced release of energy that keeps you full and satisfied for longer. Plus, because turkey breast is low in calories, it's a great option if you're trying to manage your weight, which is a key part of controlling blood sugar. But just like with chicken, how you prepare turkey matters a lot. Deli turkey, the kind you find pre-sliced in packages, often has added sodium, preservatives, and even sugars. Those extras can work against your health. Instead, choose fresh turkey breast and prepare it at home. Roast it in the oven with herbs like rosemary, thyme, or sage. A squeeze of lemon, a drizzle of olive oil, and you've got a flavorful, healthy meal without needing heavy sauces. Imagine this for a moment. Tender slices of roasted turkey breast served with a side of green beans, zucchini, or a crisp garden salad. Simple, colorful, and so nourishing. Or you could add turkey breast to a homemade soup with low-carb vegetables, making a warm and comforting dish that's perfect for colder evenings. Another wonderful thing about turkey breast is how versatile it is. You can slice it for salads, add it to stir-fries, or even enjoy it in a wrap with lettuce leaves instead of bread. The mild flavor of turkey means it blends beautifully with many recipes, giving you variety without complicating your meals. So here's the takeaway. Skinless turkey breast is lean, nutrient-rich, and one of the best meats for managing diabetes. It supports your immune system, helps with weight control, and keeps blood sugar levels steady. Next time you're planning meals for the week, think about adding roasted or grilled turkey breast to your menu. It's a simple change that can bring lasting benefits for your health, and it's delicious too. And there you have it, 5 of the very best meats for managing diabetes, staying strong, and keeping your meals both healthy and delicious. Now, here's the takeaway I want you to remember. It's not just about eating meat. It's about choosing the right cuts and preparing them the right way. Lean, fresh, and cooked simply, these options can help keep your blood sugar steady, protect your heart, and give you the energy to enjoy life every single day. So next time you're in the kitchen, ask yourself, can I make this meal just a little smarter? Maybe that means picking skinless chicken breast instead of fried chicken, or roasting turkey instead of grabbing deli slices. Small changes add up to big results over time. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It really supports the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe, so you never miss more simple, practical tips for living healthier with diabetes. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these meats do you already enjoy? And is there one you're excited to try after watching today's video? Share your thoughts below. I always love reading your stories. Remember, you have more control over your health than you might think. With the right foods on your plate, you're not just managing diabetes. You're taking back your strength, your energy, and your joy in eating. Stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, take care of yourself. Until next time.